Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? How we all doing today? What is good? Let's put some music on. Still free agency day. Second day of free agency. Already had some big moves happen. Let me see. Let me go to... Let's just play my regular playlist, because why not? Perfect. Eminem in the background, because why not? Surprise stream. We won't stream too long today. But we did have some big time moves to occur. Let's see. Anything? Oh, here we go. Brand new signing for the Lions just happened. Malcolm Rodriguez heading over to the Lions. 1-year deal. They're bringing him back. There you go. Bestie Isaiah Pacheco to the Lions. I have him on my dynasty team. So big Pacheco guy over here. I need him to go off for me. But how we doing? Geno to the Jets is a perfect fit. The Jets are the only team that would trade for Geno Smith, so I'm not surprised about it. I'm leaving the NFL? What are you going to do without the NFL, dude? Check the Chiefs. The Chiefs, they might be done. I don't think the Chiefs are going to be doing anything else. As a Bucs fan, I'm in hell. Do you hear the music in the background? You probably don't. Let me see if I can get the background music playing. We didn't get Dre Greenlaw. He's probably going back to the Niners. Dre Greenlaw back to the Niners. So one thing about the Commanders is they were the other team that was in on Romeo Doubs. It was between the Patriots and Commanders, but the Patriots were the ones that were able to land Romeo Doubs. So we almost got Jaden Daniels, Terry McLaurin, and Romeo Doubs over there, the big three. Patriots got Romeo Doubs. I did make a video about Doubs and Pacheco. Go check it out now. Check the Giants. I don't think the Giants did anything. Oh, Roman Reigns is trending. Let's see. The Giants. I'm a Packers fan, happy for Romeo Doubs. $17.5 million per year. You know what? It ain't. I think the worst contract this free agency so far gotta be the Alec Pierce contract. $29 million per year for Alec Pierce is crazy. The Giants got themselves Micah McFadden. They're bringing McFadden back for the whole 9 hours. I don't believe you. I don't believe it. Gotta be capping. Gotta be capping. Let me see. If you can't hear the music, let me see if I can fix it. Dello made me go to sleep. Yeah. Sorry about bringing Dello on. Now you can hear the music. I think. Headphones? Yeah. I think you can hear it. Panthers looking fire. Who do you think had the best free agency so far? I'm going to have to say either the Titans or the Raiders. Titans and Raiders, I feel like, did the best. Fins to the Super Bowl, damn right. Malik Willis, Mr. QB1, come on now. The Dolphins did make a move today. So we got Daniel Jones and the Colts making progress on a long-term deal. We'll see if they get something done over there by tonight. Panthers, they just re-signed Isaiah Simmons. So if you're a big Isaiah Simmons, former first-round pick, Isaiah Simmons heading back to Carolina. We got, obviously, Raiders trading for Geno. If you want to know the exact details of that trade, the Jets are getting the 228th pick and Geno, while the Raiders are getting the 208th pick. Raiders are going to be moving up 20 spots in this upcoming NFL draft. Obviously, Commanders showed interest in Doubs. Oh, wait, is it a 4-year 80 million? Thought it was 70. They're saying 4 for 70. Hold on, that changes things. 4 for 80? Is it 4 for 80? 20 million a year for Dobbs? Let's see what else. The Vikings had interest. Imagine the Vikings with a quarterback room of Geno Smith and 9. I did make a video on Dobbs. Go check it out. I made 3 videos today. Geno trade, Romeo Dobbs, Isaiah Pacheco. 3 today. Why the Dolphins cut their whole roster. We don't have any money. And I'm pretty sure we have no money again after signing Malik. All right, now it's saying 3 for 60. So how much is this man making? I see 3 for 60, 4 for 80, and then 4 for 70. Braden Smith heading to the Texans. I did miss that. So Texans getting a top tier tackle for CJ Stroud, fixing that offensive line. So actually, Braden Smith and Arante Irsay, solid tackle duo. I like that. I like that. We want Dello. You ain't getting no Dello. He's at work. Screw Dello too. F Dello in the chat. AJ Brown to Kansas City. Would not surprise me. Don't worry, you got your Texans news. Braden Smith heading to the Texans. 4 for 70. All right, we'll just say it's 4 for 70 then. So what's this? This is 2 years, 25 million. That's 12 and a half. 12 and a half mil. That's not bad for Braden Smith. 12 and a half. That's a steal. How did the Patriots sign Elijah Vera Tucker and then Romeo Dobbs this morning? Ashawn Robinson released. We got the Chargers and Dean Leonard agreeing to a 1-year deal. Khabibi Fairbairn signing a 2-year, $13 million deal. The Dolphins got a new kicker, Zane Gonzalez. Is Zane Gonzalez good? Where is he coming from? All I know is that the Packers are known for having shitty kickers. Yo, Nathan! Thank you for the 2. At least the Seahawks got Rashid back. I like that Rashid signing. Special teams is just as important. He's coming from the Falcons. Zane Gonzalez. Oh my goodness! Is Zane Gonzalez the guy that does like the hair thing, even though his hair is perfect? Is that him? He was 8 for 9 last year from 40. He was 7 for 9 from 50. What about total overall? What was his kicking percentage? 86% field goal percentage. Guess that's fine. Whatever. Is he's the guy that does the hair thing? That's who we signed at kicker? Oh my goodness. No wonder. We got the Mr. Fidgety hair, dude. Zane Gonzalez. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. That's our kicker. Oh man. Suffers from a condition of obsession compulsive disorder, OCD. It's our kicker. I still don't think we have enough money. Nathan, thank you for the 2. Imagine the Dolphins get Hendrickson. Yeah, except we got no money left. Pacheco heading over to the Lions. We saw that earlier. And I think after Pacheco, I think Pacheco was the first big move. Khalif Raymond, and if anyone's a Khalif Raymond fan, heading over to Chicago. Dawson Knox is staying with the Bills on a 3-year deal. Dane Bellin heading to the Jets. We knew about that yesterday. Oh, this was big. Greg Newsome heading to the Giants on a 1-year, $10 million deal. I don't know if Greg Newsome is still that guy, but there you go, I guess. Make sure to hit that follow button if you're not yet following already, especially over on the Twitch. We're trying to grow the Twitch. Tyler TNTT over on Twitch. Anthony Richardson, they're still looking to trade. I think Richardson's going to head over to the Vikings. I think he's going to land with the Vikings. Unless they pick up Kyler, but Greg Newsome to the Giants. I don't know how well Greg Newsome was last year. Let's see how good Greg Newsome was. 10 million? What was his PFF? This is what I go based off of. I cannot read that shit. So 85 out of 114, 55 overall grade, 1 interception. All right, so he's not the greatest. 6'1", 25 years old. Gonzalez is the GOAT. He made the Commanders get their first playoff win. Oh, yo, is that a sign? Is that a sign that the Dolphins are going to get their first playoff win? So Raiders signed 8 players, spending over $283 million. Rico Dowdle, a 2-year deal. Patriots now have a wide receiver room of Dobbs, Booty, Hollins, Demario Douglas, Kyle Williams, and Efton Chisholm. Let's check on Trey Hendrickson. Everyone's asking about where Trey Hendrickson's going. I'm thinking the only reason Trey Hendrickson has not signed yet is because he's not getting the deals he was expecting. Yeah, that's the first thing that comes up. Multiple contract offers, but nobody has met his price. So he would have to take a discount. Yeah. I was thinking the only reason Trey Hendrickson hasn't signed yet is because no one has offered him the deal he's looking for. Seeking $30 million per year. Potentially $30 million. Probably like 2 years, $30 million. Hey, there's me. I'm still sticking with Trey to Tampa. I'm sticking with it. Trey to Tampa. Well, he ain't going to the Jets anymore. It's the Vikings. They're saying the Bears. Potentially the Bears, too. Oh, and Nate Hobbs was also cut. Potential Dolphin right there. So, yeah, Hendrickson still on the board. We got Tyreek, Marshawn Lattimore. Jawan Taylor, if anyone needs a tackle. Taylor Decker. Apparently, he might get $21 million a year. He's 32, though. I don't think he's getting 21. At 32 years old, I don't see it. Trayvon Diggs probably going to the Dolphins. Elton Jenkins, go to the Dolphins. We need a guard. Oh, never mind. He's a center. We don't need him. Njoku's still on the market. Joey Bosa, Lloyd Cushenberry. Bobby Okereke, I wouldn't mind. Dre Greenlaw. If he only gets $5 million this year, I would take Dre Greenlaw. Imagine Tyreek goes to Indy. I mean, Tyreek could have signed anywhere after he was cut, and he's still available. Njoku linked to the Dolphins? I hope so. Come on, Njoku, come back to Miami. We need another tight end. They're saying, I don't know if this is true, but apparently the Ravens, Eagles, Giants, and Bucks have interest. The Giants just signed Likely, so they're not getting another tight end. They also have Theo Johnson over there. I would love me some David Njoku over here. Njoku, Leo Chanel, I'd take. Maybe Carolina. Njoku, 2 years. Njoku to the Commanders would be interesting. They need a tight end too. Michael Mayer. Jay Jets to the Fins. First off, we don't even have the money for that. Jay Jets. Tampa, I feel like they lost more pieces than they did this free agency. They did make 2 really good signings, though. Bringing in Gainwell and Alex Anzalone. Will Howard. Trash. Debo to the Dolphins. Maybe Debo to the Chargers so he can reunite with Mike McDaniel. Juju. Was Juju even in the league last year? I mean, whoever we sign at this point is going to have to be under a cheap deal because we can't sign anyone else. No Cowboys news since yesterday. Actually, no. I think the Cowboys are trying to make a trade for someone. Patrick Queen. You're trying to trade for Patrick Queen right now. Cowboys signed nobody. Quincy Williams to the Browns. Cut BB Fairbairn. Rashawn Gary. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. Cowboys restructured Kenny Clark's contract, creating $8.8 million. Here we go. Cowboys preparing to make a trade right here. Could be for Patrick Queen. They're making space for somebody. Potential Cowboys deal incoming later. Trey Hendrickson, negotiation with the Dolphins. I would take Azeez Ojulari. Give me Azeez Ojulari. That's who I want. That would be my target at edge rusher. My music stopped. Ooh. Mike Evans to the Niners. So despite speculation, Jaguars have not been interested in trading Brian Thomas Jr. Maybe Brian Thomas Jr. might not be going anywhere.
I've been told that the Jaguars are not interested in trading him. They've denied it repeatedly. His name continues to come up in social media circles, floated out there. And again, for whatever reason, it doesn't go away. But every indication that I've gotten back is the Jaguars have no interest in moving on from Brian Thomas, despite all the speculation that's out there. As for Brian Thomas...
Thanks, Adam Schefter. Trade to Dallas. Hey, they opened up $8.8 million. Our spies? TikTok streamers are spies? Do the Jets. The Jets got themselves a new quarterback, Geno Smith. Geno Smith's your guy. The Chargers re-signed someone. I forgot his name. It was... Well, they signed Charlie Kolar yesterday. Hayden Hurst retired. Benjamin St. Juste heading to Packers. So, the teams with the most cap heading into today. Raiders, Commanders, Chargers, Titans, Seahawks, Jets. So we'll see. Wait a minute. The Raiders spent all that money yesterday, and they're still at $96 million? What? That doesn't even make sense. They signed all these guys and they still have the most cap? How? How? I guess that's true. Getting rid of Max Crosby. Juju Smith-Schuster is not going to Miami. That is not happening. Unless we like no money to sign anyone else. Only way he joins us. Nothing for Greenlaw yet. They spent $200 million and they still have the most cap. Nah, the Dolphins are gonna be better than 3-14. Didn't you see we just signed the legend Zane Gonzalez? What if the Dolphins purposely just lose games next year so we could pair Malik Willis with Jeremiah Smith? Look how goated this man is.
Bears rush 4. Willis floats one deep. He's got Dobbs. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Oh, man. Goat.
Back receivers, Reed and Dobbs, a switch release. Gardner Johnson gets caught in the tailpipe. And then Willis drops a dime.
Who has been dealing with his own injuries on the second half of the season. Willis will throw on first down and loft one towards the sideline. It is
dimes. Dropping dimes.
Ball. Yep.
Malik Willis's workout. Look at that zip. Look at that zip on that throw. Money. Look at this guy. I'm telling you, he's got a higher ceiling than Lamar Jackson.
Go.
Stud.
1.
Raiders, I always look at the chat. Don't lie to me like that. Nothing on Reek Woolen. Look at that. Look at that. Better than Josh Allen. I want to see Josh Allen make these throws.
Ball.
6 career starts, more than enough for me. Titans gonna tank. I think the Titans are gonna win a lot of games this year. 10 wins at the very least for the Titans. You forgot they got Cam Ward over there. Geno Smith heading to the Jets. The Jets, Jets. Only team that was willing to trade for Geno. I actually thought he was a free agent. Oh, anything? Anything new? Nothing yet? No signings yet? Etienne contract was changed a little bit. Travis Etienne. Let's check out Etienne. There's nothing on him. Actually, Bashal Toon's going to be starting. Bijan, JT, McCaffrey, James Cook, Gibbs. Achane at 9. Achane is not the 9th best running back in the league. Top 3. And he ain't 3 or 2. Since you called me daddy, I will check the Commanders for you. The Commanders were in on Romeo Dobbs. I know that. Meek Robertson, 2-year. Dobbs considered Patriots Commanders, but he decided to go to New England. I don't know why you would choose the schedule over Jaden Daniels. Very stupid. Amik. Tariq Woolen. Yeah. They were all, let's see what Deanna has. You have anything? Few teams called about Mac Jones, but they're asking for too much.
Mix up your cat's mealtime with
It looks like the Jets are also going to try to go after Kirk Cousins, Kyler Wentz. I think they're going to sign Carson Wentz as the backup.
the perfect mix of delicious flavors to help you connect with your cat and make them
Cappuccino Smith.
Ow.
Gino.
Personal choice cat food. The only one cat
Also, the Texans signed Jake Hummel to a 2-year deal. There you go, Ravens. Jake Hummel. Another signing for you. Zane Gonzalez. The Browns are aggressively looking for a guard, so expect the Browns to potentially sign a guard soon.
with premium. Post your friends and share your favorite songs with the entire
Check the
squad.
Bears for 32 cents.
You can also
Send the 32 cents first.
include skips and repeats. Tap the banner to learn more.
Vincent, appreciate the rose. Make sure y'all continue to hit that follow button. We're live for day 2 of NFL free agency. The signings aren't moving as fast, though. Nothing yet. For 50 cents, send the 50 cents first. Geno Smith is going to the Jets, back to where he was drafted. New York! What's good, bro? Eagles targeting Bradley Chubbers? Bradley Chubbers? Not my boy Bradley Chubb. There's nothing on Bradley Chubb. Just that we're parting ways with him. Thing is, we got no cap space, the Dolphins. We can't sign anybody. Check the Ravens for $10. Send the 10 first. You want the Cash App? Never mind, the app still has to download. Whoa. Brisker to the Bengals. Hawktua.
Oh,
you
you
do.
gotta give him that huck to and spit on that thing. You get me?
I'm reading every chat. Eagles, happy Mario Day. Happy Mario Day. Please check the Bills. Well, other than Dawson Knox, the Bills haven't done anything. Jaquan Brisker. They keep saying 3-year deal, but they don't say how much it is. Carson Wentz, Colts. I don't know if the Colts are doing anything other than Braden Smith heading to the Texans. 2-year. Alec Pierce, Arden Key. Probably working on that Daniel Jones extension right now. Jaquan Brisker. Jaquan Brisker. Oh, could this mean something? Jaquan Brisker posted the eye emojis. Nothing yet. Something about Jaquan Brisker may drop. He just put the eyes emojis over on Twitter. Nashawn Wright and Brisker signed somewhere else. So we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. Has Woolen responded to you? Let's see. No. Not yet. Not yet. If you want to follow me over on Twitter, it's I am Tyler TNT. We are very close to 7,000 followers over there. Been growing good amount. So we are 58 away. I think my math is right. 58. Romeo Dobbs. What's up with Trey Hendrick? Oh! Sorted Bison. Appreciate the 2. Panthers, as a Panthers fan, I'm in love. I'll check the Panthers for you. Could I have your OBJ Dolphins jersey? Nah, that jersey's too goated. People are shitting on me for having an OBJ jersey. Listen, I like OBJ. So why not? I could wear the OBJ jersey to Giants games if I want to. Panthers did re-sign Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons is honestly a stud in Madden. Over in Madden, he's a beast. And then I believe that's it for the Panthers. Nate. Still nothing on Tyreek. Nothing on Tyreek as of right now. We're still waiting on the Tyreek news. Jalen Phillips. Kenny Pickett. Holy overpay. Nah. Phillips is like that. And then the Panthers also dropped A'Shawn Robinson. So that's everything happening with the Panthers. I think Brian Thomas Jr. is just going to stay. Mr. Hey, appreciate the 2. Check the Bengals. I want an OPD. OPD. Let's check the Bengals from my boy, Mr. Hayes. So we've got... Trey Hendrickson is going to leave. You got Brian Cook still. Boy Mafe, the only 2 big signings you guys made. Trey Hendrickson still looking for at least $30 million a year. I mean, maybe the Bengals could bring back Trey. Actually, never mind. They got Boy Mafe. You know, we can also check Google. Google may know something about the Bengals. Nothing much with the Bengals. Pretty quiet over there in Cincinnati. Oh, so potentially, if Trey Hendrickson doesn't get the deal he's looking for, he could go back to the Bengals. Joseph Osai, Jake Browning, Crosby maybe almost went to the Bengals. Highly doubt it, though. I mean, it's possible. Trey Hendrickson could end up with the Bengals still. Devin Lloyd will have over under 4.5 sacks. How much did he have last year? Devin Lloyd. Let me see how many he had. Let me check him real quick. 1.5. Okay, under. He only had 1.5. I don't think he's the sack guy, though. He's not the guy that's going to get you sacks. Trey Hendrickson's still the top free agent on the board. And Jawan Jennings. There's not much on Jawan Jennings. Is it crazy to say that I think Jawan Jennings is better than Romeo Doubs? Like, why is no one going after Jawan Jennings right now? I'm confused. Why don't people like Jawan Jennings? Look, he can even throw the football.
Again, little trickery. Back to Jawan Jennings, who's thrown it before.
See?
Going deep with McCaffrey. He's got
He drops dimes.
Touchdown 49ers.
For the Cowboys right now, they just opened some cap space. We own it. Facts. I don't know what's going to happen with Jawan Jennings. $27 million. Maybe that's why. I think he's asking for more. Devin Achane Waddle for Jordan Addison. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. Also, we need to sign some corners. We still don't have any. All we have is Juju Brenson's. That's it. Nothing. The Vikings. Potentially Kyler. I think we're going to maybe get some news on Kyler tomorrow. Okay, so that's why. All right, so Vikings cannot talk to Kyler until it's publicly stated by the Cardinals he's going to be released. So the Cardinals did not publicly state yet that they're releasing Kyler Murray, which is why they cannot talk to him yet. The only thing we saw is that they plan on releasing him when the new league year begins. So you won't be hearing about Kyler until tomorrow. But they're going to be meeting with him tomorrow. The Vikings are going to be meeting with Kyler. Dre Greenlaw is still a free agent. It'll probably take some time until he officially gets signed. Prangdello. Say they cut Dexter Lawrence. I told him I wouldn't be surprised if Dexter Lawrence is traded. Fire. Oh, wait. Malik will... Debo Samuel potentially to the Dolphins? Debo? Could Debo head to the Dolphins? Do we have any connections with Debo? Three-year deal? Absolutely not. Debo to the Fins, potentially? I mean, we only have one receiver right now. Jalen Waddle, and then a bunch of bums. Named as the best landing spot by PFF. Debo? Debo, though? I'll take Debo. I'll for sure take my boy Debo. Bring Debo over here. Odell gets signed tomorrow. Dude, Odell hasn't been in the league for like a year and a half now. Oh, wait. Oh, we have another signing, ladies and gentlemen, coming from the Cleveland Browns.
Ears deserve, with millions of songs and high-quality audio. Treat your
Signing by the Cleveland Browns just went down. They have re-signed Tevin Jenkins. They're bringing back their guard in Tevin Jenkins. There you go, Browns fans.
fill your day with good vibes.
Tevin Jenkins is off the market.
You can set a non-stop soundtrack for the day ahead.
So,
3 free months now and cancel
because
anytime.
the Browns, their entire offensive line hit free agency, they were able to sign Tevin Jenkins, and they also brought in... They signed someone else. Tevin Jenkins. Let me see. This is league-shattering news, exactly. It wasn't Greg Newsome. Zion Johnson. So they got both their guards locked up, the Browns. Zion Johnson and Tevin Jenkins are their two guards. Now they just need to get some tackles and a center. Shador, build that O-line first. Shador! Right guard. All right, they got a right and left guard now. Lions just signed. They did not. Cap. They signed Pacheco. Delo is at work. Malcolm Rodriguez. Oh! Another signing by the Jets. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Pro Bowler Nashawn Wright signing a 1-year, $5.5 million deal with the Jets. Only $5.5 million for Nashawn Wright? Hold on. This can't be right. 5.5? Does that sound right? Pro Bowl corner last year? Hold on. What was his PFF grade? '65 grade, which is 47th. 5 interceptions, led the league. 5.5? You're telling me we couldn't offer that? And we do have a punter. Sorry, safety. Here we go. Cowboys signing PJ Luck to a 1-year, $5 million deal with the Cowboys. I might make a video about this Nashawn Wright signing. Nashawn. Sam Darnold. Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Nothing with Pittsburgh. I'm gonna... How did they sign a Pro Bowl corner to a $5.5 million deal that's only 27 years old? I do not understand this. Trying to figure this shit out. All the news dropping at once. Mahomes traded? No way. Jawan Jennings is still a free agent. Where's Nashawn Wright? Who the Bears could sign? I mean, they could potentially get Trey Hendrickson. Nashawn Wright still. I'm gonna ask someone that's a Bears fan about this. Joey Bosa. Joey Bosa to the Niners, I'm telling you. Bosa to the Niners is happening. Nashawn Wright. I can't spell this guy's name. Did he leave the league? Oh, wait. I'm still shocked by this. I cannot believe the Jets actually got a steal like that. That is so stupid. Nashawn Wright? Trade for Malik Willis. Hendrickson ain't signed until tomorrow. Oh. 0 interceptions, and now they get an upgrade. I'm gonna make a quick video on this Nashawn Wright signing. Malik Willis is him. I can already tell you a bunch of you are going to be buying Malik Willis jerseys. $16? Anyone want a Malik Willis jersey for 16 bucks? Anyone wear youth? I'm gonna make a quick video. How did the New York Jets just pull this off? Nashawn Wright, a Pro Bowl corner for the Bears this past season, signing with the Jets on only a 1-year, $5.5 million deal? $5.5 million is all it took to sign Nashawn Wright, who was a Pro Bowl corner and led the league in interceptions last year with 5? How did a Pro Bowl corner only go for $5.5 million? This might be the biggest deal of free agency. And I guess this helps the Jets, cause Nashawn Wright leading the league in interceptions, and in case you forget, the Jets didn't have a single interception last year. I can't believe the Jets actually pulled this off. You know what? Well played, Jets. Can a Bears fan explain to me why Nashawn Wright only went for $5.5 million? Is there a Bears fan in here that can explain this? With 7 at the cornerback position. I should have specified that. Detroit. I do have Isaiah Pacheco on my dynasty team. Should I trade him? How about them Dolphins, baby? I think the next guy we sign is Debo. Or a corner. This ain't just good value. This is great value. Oh, I did want to ask my YouTube people, if I started memberships, would anyone be interested in memberships? And what would you like for it to be included, and how much should I make it? Because I don't know usually how much memberships usually cost for other YouTubers. But if you have any recommendations, just let me know. $2.99. Bet. We signed Zane Gonzalez. That's it. We've made 3 signings. Zane Gonzalez, Greg Dulcich, and Malik. I have a signed Hill jersey. Get that framed. Tyreek will forever be known as a Dolphins legend. He's going to enter the Hall of Fame as a Dolphin. $2.99 sounds reasonable. How you spell his name? Nashawn Wright. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Okay, let's see if anything happened. Nashawn Wright's still the last move to happen. Jets. The Minka. Minka. It's just that the Dolphins have no money this year. Next year, we're going to be around 97 million. But I feel like this year was a good year to have money. See how stacked the free agency class is? Does it say who's a free agent next year for the Dolphins? Because we're going to have 97 million. Daniel Jones, great. We're looking ahead for the Dolphins. Devontae Adams. Ooh, Andrew Van Ginkel. Quentin Nelson. Marlon Humphrey. Derwin James. Micah Nanu. Chris Godwin, club option. Darren, actually, pretty solid class next year. Javon Hargrave, Pitts, if he hits free agency. TJ Hawkinson, I could see him signing here on a cheap deal. Kamara, Delpit, JT, Brees. JT ain't leaving the Colts. James Conner, Kenny Moore, Kayvon Thibodeau, Devin Witherspoon, he's staying with the Seahawks. All right, there's some dogs out there next year. Let's bring back Tyreek, because why not? I want Tyreek back. Bro, they're probably going to have to sign us off the streets. We literally have no cap space. What a steal. Time our hero's gonna say. The Patriots are still looking into an A.J. Brown trade. I don't know anymore. Just got Romeo Doubs. Unless they want to admit that they screwed up on the Kyle Williams pick. Just in time. Gave up the most touchdowns in coverage. Oh, yeah? That I didn't know. All I know is that he was one of the top corner for the Bears, and he was a Pro Bowler. Time. So Jalen Waddle's going to score on him. Cameron Jordan, he would never go to the Falcons. We don't even play like that. Someone that is their long-term quarterback. Uh-oh. The Bills have reached out to Trey Hendrickson. So for the Buffalo Frauds fans, here you go. Bills reached out to Trey Hendrickson. They're showing interest. So that's probably their next target. This is Sean Wright. Your breath, and you think I'm crazy. Well, that's not what you know about Malik. Jalen Waddle to the Bears. Waddle ain't going nowhere. Waddle and Malik about to cook. Plus, we get to finally run read options. For all my baseball fans keeping up with the WBC, when does the next round begin where they start playing elimination games? Because I want to stream those games when they begin for USA. I don't know. Yeah, go USA though. Saturday? All right, if it starts Saturday, I'm going to stream the first game then on Saturday. March 13th. So that is Saturday. Wait, what's today? Thursday? Tuesday? Tuesday? It's Commanders. No. Jaguars don't want to trade Brian Thomas. Ooh. Pats still need a wide receiver one. You got Romeo Doubs. That is your wide receiver one. I'm going to save up for a Malik Willis jersey. Friday. Today is Tuesday. I don't think Ayuk was cut yet, so maybe that's why he hasn't been signed. The monster. Aaron Glenn gone by week 6. Dolphins. Yeah. Well, that's not fair. Well, let's see. Called off her wedding with Dak due to ongoing infidelity issues. Oh. Look at Malik, man. Look at Malik, bro. Zane Gonzalez. Oh, great. What a kicker. Tyreek. Hey, Tyreek is out there. Tyreek got signed with the Steelers. Why would you DM me that? I'm literally on Twitter. I could see where these guys sign. Win the bowl. By week 6. Let's see. What does our offense look like? That's basically it. We have no one else. Carson Wentz in the mix for the QB2. Colts and Vikings. Now the Colts. Le'Veon Bell teased the WWE appearance. Bro. I'm pulling up to at WWE. Oh my goodness. No shot Tyreek goes to the Steelers. Yeah, after they traded for Michael Pittman, doesn't seem likely. Isaiah likely. Thought you could leave without saying goodbye, Tyreek? We're Gino with the Raiders. Do you need a slot receiver? All right, not many more moves happening right now. All right, guys, I'm gonna head off now. I may come back later tonight for another stream. So I gotta get ready for this other stream I'm gonna be doing. But thank you all for joining me for this quick little stream today. Maybe Dello might make an appearance tonight. We'll see. But I'll be back. I'll continue to keep y'all updated with the news if anything big drops later today. Got one last notification. Nope, it's just Nashawn Wright again. All right. Peace out, guys.